Hey, what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Knicks Cave. Today we'll be talking about the preview game of the Orlando Magic and the New York Knicks. Let's talk about it. Alright, YouTube, before we start, I'm going to ask y'all a small little favor. I want y'all to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and definitely leave a comment and I will get back to you. So let's get right into it. Alright, yes sir, yes sir. Okay, we started off the season as I predicted with a victory. Now let's see if my predictions can go even further. Earlier this week, I predicted the New York Knicks would go 3-0 in their first 3 games. And our first game against the Orlando Magic is tonight. We play our second game against the Magic on Sunday, October 24th. It's a back-to-back that the Knicks should win both of these games. I'm hoping the Knicks win both of these games. I don't want to overlook the Orlando Magic because that'd be the time when they win. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get like the Knicks of the old, and I don't want to start thinking and counting my eggs before they hatch. Well, the Knicks beat a tough Boston team 138-134 in a classic double overtime win on opening night. The Magic, they lost their opening night game 123-97 to a subpar San Antonio Spurs team. And like I said, I don't want to get ahead of it myself, but this is a game the Knicks should win. Let me get into my stats. Alright, the last time the Knicks played the Magic, it was on March 18th. The Knicks was short-handed. We barely won. It was a 94-93 victory. Evan Fournier was still on the team. He scored 23 points. They still had Aaron Gordon. He had chipped in 17 points to be exact. And they still had, not to mention, my man Nikola Vucevic. I can never say that name, Vucevic. He had 17 points and 16 rebounds. We were still playing for... the Magic was still playing for Steve Clifford at the time. He was still their head coach. And it was an unusual game, to be honest with you, especially for Frank Ntilikina because he got the start. He played 27 minutes and he scored 13 points. The only reason he got the start was because Elfrid Payton was out with a hamstring. Derrick Rose, was suffering from COVID-19. And we had Julius Randle that night because Julius Randle carried the team. He had a triple-double. He scored 18 points. He had 10 rebounds and 17 assists. The man that we let walk for our superstar track free agent, Evan Fournier, because he looked like a superstar Monday night. I ain't gonna lie. In the first half, he didn't, but that second half, when it mattered, he was taking shots. And he was so calm and nonchalant about it. Yo, I'm gonna just get back to this. Like I said, Julius Randle carried the team with a triple-double. Evan Fournier. Where was I? I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Derrick Rose was out with COVID. Julius Randle carried the team with a triple-double. He had 18 points, 10 rebounds, 17 assists. Reggie Bullock dropped at 20 points. The Knicks was a 500 team at the time with a record of 21-21. And let's get into it more. Let me see. The offseason moves that the Orlando Magic made, they had to make moves because last year was a rough year for Orlando due to the injuries. They went through like 28 different players. Their recent draft picks wasn't looking like they was going to turn out to be any good. The much hyped center Mo Bamba, that's his name, Mo Bamba, was not playing well. They had just enough talent to make it into that bubble, which they got knocked out like that. After that, the management, they just sat down and said it was time to rebuild. And that's what they did. They went into rebuilding mode. They traded Nikola Vucevic, they traded Aaron Gordon, and we all know they traded my boy Evan Fournier for draft picks. They went out and drafted Jalen Suggs. I'm not gonna lie, I have yet to really see Jalen Suggs play since college. I watched him in college. I haven't watched him in any preseason games, to be honest with you. They drafted him with the 5th pick. They went out and got Franz Wagner with the 8th pick. That's a player that I really don't know too much. I didn't really watch too many games of him playing in college, to be honest. I didn't watch any games. They went out and got Wagner. They got rid of Dwayne Bacon, who played for us for a brief moment. We really didn't even get to see him play because the quicker he got in here, the quicker we got him out. He had led Dwayne, that is. He led the team in minutes. They brought in Robin Lopez and a draftee that the Knicks drafted that we really never got to see in the light that I wanted to see, and that's my man Iggy Brodakis. Yes, it. Then they fired Steve Clifford. They hired rookie coach Jamal Mosley. Mosley is known for developing young talent. I'm not gonna lie, he's a smart coach, but I'm gonna say he's still wet behind the ears. And his staff, it's unproven. I'm like the guys he got in the staff, I really don't know too much about, and the ones do I haven't heard. I mean, you hear things, you know what I'm saying? I heard things. They're not well liked. I'm being honest with you. I don't want to get into their staff, but I'm just gonna say they're unproven staff. This season, the Magic will probably feature their young guns. In the preseason, they went 1-3. Their lone win was against the Boston Celtics. That was 103-102. Mo Bamba, he has played better, especially in the preseason. He averaged 11 points, 7 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Against the Spurs on opening night, he dropped 18 points. He had 4 rebounds and 2 blocks. So there is hope. Actually, 4 rebounds and 4 blocks. I hope I'm not reading my stats wrong. So there is hope for Orlando in that department with Mo Bamba. Their projected starters tonight will be, when I go to the New York Knicks, our center might be Taj Gibson. But I really think Mitchell Robinson will start. Taj Gibson had a child, had a baby, so he's questionable. Julius Randle as our power forward. Then we got R.J. Barrett, Evan Fournier, and Kemba Walker. On the Magic side, they're projecting starters Wendell Carter Jr., Mo Bamba, Franz Wagner, and Jalen Suggs, Cole Anthony. I'm gonna go real quick about how this matchup will go. And let's see, Jalen Suggs, he scored 10 points in 30 minutes. Their last on they opened up, they played against the Spurs. R.J. Barrett will have the pleasure of holding Jalen Suggs. And R.J. Barrett didn't do a bad job Monday against my man Jason Tatum. We watched Shaq and Charles Barkley and all the other pundits. They want to talk about Jason Tatum had an off night, but they don't want to give R.J. Barrett any credit. He had an off night due to the defense R.J. Barrett put on him. That's why I think R.J. Barrett had an off night, because he was exerting a lot of energy playing Tatum. Like I said, Jalen Suggs will be going up against Evan Fournier. I don't know why I haven't brought that up. So this matchup is against Evan Fournier and Jalen Suggs. Evan Fournier had a crazy opening night at the Garden, and I know he's going to be looking to get some payback, because I don't think he wanted to get traded from Orlando. I think he liked Orlando, to be honest with you. Cole Anthony will be going up against my man Kemba Walker. And this is a game that I don't think we should play Kemba Walker that many minutes. Give him 5 minutes in the opener to see how he'll go against Cole Anthony, because Cole Anthony's a crafty guard. We've seen him play. I've seen him play. I know a few of you have seen him play. He's a very crafty and explosive at some times, and I don't think that Kemba Walker will be able to keep up. So this would be a perfect time to bring in my man Miles McBride, for a second, and let him get a little run and a taste of some defense on a young but exciting point guard. Like I said, if Coach Tibbs was thinking he'll bring in Miles McBride, Wendell Carter and Mo Bamba probably be going up against. We know Mo Bamba probably gonna be matched up against Julius Randle. Wendell Carter, we don't know who's going to be in right now. Will it be Taj Gibson or my man Mitchell Robinson? If Mitchell Robinson start, I see that as a victory, because Mitchell Robinson had put on some weight and some muscle in the way he was looking in that first game. I know he's probably getting his conditioning down, even packed, because once the season, it's like when the summer start. You play basketball and you ain't play all year long, and then the summer start getting warm. You come out for that first week, you kind of tired, but after that third or fourth game, you got your conditioning back, you got your win. And Mitchell Robinson, once he gets his conditioning back with that weight and that muscle, he's gonna be a problem for a lot of centers in this league. Trust me. All right. Well, on opening night, Obama and Wendell Carter, they combined for 31 points, 12 rebounds, and I know their coach Jamal Mosley gonna be hoping for the same come against tonight against the New York Knicks, and we ain't having it. The Knicks ain't having it. 31 points. I don't care. And they ain't getting 15 points. They ain't getting 16 points. Let me stop bragging and get back to it. So it's safe to say that the coach will be looking for that same production. Like I said, Todd Gibson is questionable because he had a child due to the birth of his child. Mitchell Robinson is coming off an incredible night. You ask me, he had a double-double, 11 points, 17 rebounds, 2 blocks, and he was looking good. He was looking like a beast. I'm being honest, he was looking like a beast. So I'm kind of hoping Todd Gibson, I like Todd Gibson, and we probably would have won by more points than Boston, because Todd Gibson have developed his jump shot, that mid-range, and he probably would have been leaking out, which would have left the paint more open for Randle hitting that jump shot. But I really don't want Todd Gibson to play right now, because I want to see the young fella, my man Jericho Sims, get some more runs. I'm be honest with you, that's why I want to see Jericho Sims get some more run. Nerlens Noel is still out due to a knee injury First they said it was a hamstring, now it's a knee injury. I don't know. I'm starting to worry. But I know sometimes during the season we'll get to see him play and display the talent that he displayed last year on defense for us. And I can't wait, because with him in the game, coming in relieving Mitchell Robinson, that's a defensive force that the Knicks need, that other teams won't be prepared for. I'm being honest with you. And you know I'm telling the truth, YouTube. You know I'm telling the truth. And let's get right in. I really hope that Julius Randle could come out and get some rest this game, because this is, like I said, this is an inferior team. So this should be a game that Julius Randle could get some rest. You know what I'm saying? You see how many minutes he played the other night? He led the league in minutes played last year. So we got to start giving our superstars some goddamn rest. People want to say that he panned out in the playoffs. I think he was tired. Other than not having any help, I just think he was tired. Excuse me for a second. I just think he got tired when it came down. And so, yeah, I'm hoping we can give him some rest. And it would be an ideal night for Jericho Sims and Quentin Grimes to get some more burn. I mean, we seen them in game 1, game 2, but it wasn't a long, a period of time. Matter of fact, Quentin Grimes got up. I don't think he got, we started losing and called a timeout. I don't think he got in the game. Especially if the Knicks got a big lead, they should let the rookies rock. You know what I'm saying? Let the rookie rock. Franz Wagner, I'm not going to say he's not lighting the NBA up, but he's looking good. He's looking decent. I mean, he's going to have a decent career. You know what I'm saying? I'm being honest with you. So, but at the same time, this shouldn't be that much of a challenge for RJ Barrett. I mean, Wagner does lead Orlando Magic in minutes. He does lead the team in minutes. And Orlando is committed to starting him. He played 32 minutes on the opening night. He had 12 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. So, even though I watched that game, and he looked good offensively, but defensively he didn't. So RJ Barrett should have a good night. I'm hoping that RJ Barrett dropped 30 points. I mean, Randle dropped 30 points. Evan Fournier dropped 30 points. Well, I know one of these nights Kemba Walker gonna get hot. He's gonna drop 30 points. So why can't RJ Barrett drop 30 points tonight against an inferior team like the Orlando Magic? Sorry about that. Let's get into my prediction. Well, as I'm talking, y'all already know I'm predicting the New York Knicks to win, because I said I predicted the Knicks to go 0-3 when their first 3 games. So the Knicks should win this game. But in my mind and a lot of other people, this is a trap game. This is one of them games that the Knicks really fall into the trap with by coming in overlooking other teams, especially a team like Orlando Magic. They might come here overlooking, but then again, even if they don't overlook them, they might still be kind of tired, because we just played a double overtime. You know what I'm saying? They might still be a little fatigued. Then they had to come down to Florida. They did a little practicing. You know what I'm saying? They might still be hungover. I'm not gonna lie to you. Especially when you're playing against an easy opponent, or an opponent you feel that's easy. I don't know. I don't want the Knicks to come out and display what they did in the third quarter when we had 11-point lead with 4 minutes left in that quarter. We just got real lackadaisical, and it should be no reason for the Knicks to come out playing that way. We got an inferior team. This is a team we need to beat. This is a team we should beat, and this is a team that we better beat. All right. And with that being said, I want everybody out there to stay safe, stay healthy. God bless, and peace.